All right, very quick update here for the S&P 500. So a lot of people are calling for a breakout to new all-time highs. Everyone is seeing this, this massive triangle that's forming on the S&P 500. We're getting the cross on the MACD, and they're saying, wow, we're going to 760, 770. And I think that, that's the first red flag when everyone is thinking the same thing, in the markets. Usually it doesn't happen that way. The second thing is there's a divergence between the S&P 500 and the triple Q. So if you look at the triple Qs, the MACD is nowhere near the S&P 500. The Qs usually lead when it comes to new breakouts and all-time highs. We're not seeing that on the Qs. And I'm guessing that this triangle probably breaks down to the downside, because if you look at the 50, we tagged support, tagged again as support. People are thinking, okay, the 50 is probably, it's going to curl up, whatever it is. But, I don't see it that way. I think that the MACD is going to continue to roll downwards, get a cross below that zero line before all is said and done, get that rebound off of the 100 and 200, daily moving average. Then we can get a more sustainable rebound. But right now, dude, it's not looking good for the S&P 500. The other thing is like, okay, so in the near term, maybe we do get a bounce off the 9 daily, and then the 50 on the S&P 500. But that's where the near term support is. And if you look at the 4-hour time frame, this is where it gets very, very interesting, because if you look at the previous times where we found buyers, the MACD was so compressed here, right at the bottom. It was like kind of squiggly, 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 and then bam, kind of pushed higher. And you can see that, we made lower lows, so divergences everywhere on the RSI before it moved higher. But here, pretty much the same thing. We had a compression right at the bottom of the MACD, right? And then we pushed higher. Right now, the difference is we have compression at the top for the MACD on the 4-hour time frame. So, and this structure, just by eyeing the structure, it doesn't look like one where it could just automatically just pop and break out to new all-time highs with the MACD looking like this. I believe that at bare minimum, we get some sort of pullback, maybe into Tuesday or Wednesday. And maybe these MAs catch it. Maybe they don't, but I would assume that this would be an area to take profits first, and then we'll see what the market wants, right? But look at this MACD. It does not look like one where we just take off the new all-time highs. And it's pretty apparent right now because the futures are down about 2 points for the SPY ETF. So, take this information for what you will, but honestly, like here, even you see this compression here at the top where we made a slight new all-time highs and we got slammed like 40 points on the S&P 500. Yeah, pretty much we're seeing that same thing here, that compression, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get slammed again. Maybe like down here, because we are technically in like some sort of flag formation, but I'm not certain this flag formation just pops right away. I'm just not certain, because you can see like right here we had all the MAs like below the price action, so catching in a support. But when we had this compression and we got slammed, we pretty much sliced through all the MAs, moving averages, the 50, the 100, 200, and then we finally compressed down here. So I'm looking at the same thing here for the MACD on the 4-hour time frame. The compression is a big red flag to me, along with the fact that the triple Qs aren't playing along. The triple Qs, dude, we're below the 200, below all MAs moving averages on the 4-hour time frame. We tried to hold the 200 as support. We couldn't do it. Went back and forth, back and forth. We got rejected at the 200 today. You tell me. And then the MACD is, still bearish, in bearish territory. So honestly, ain't looking too good. Ain't looking too good. All right, so that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.